Hi, it's Michael. This is incredible. It is December 10 and it is still possible to ride a motorcycle. The temperature is just slightly above the freezing mark, so it is cold enough. But it is doable. There is no salt on the roads. This area is one of the most expensive areas in Toronto. It is called Swansea. It is on a hill above the Humber River, and apparently the residents have to wear oxygen masks due to the high altitude. And the base house prices in Toronto for a normal standard average shack are about $1.3 million. I would guess that the houses here are at least $4 million. I am not a real estate expert, I'm just guessing it. And now the road will be descending from the super high altitude down towards the lake. In the distance there, maybe you can slightly see Lake Ontario. Humber River is on the right hand side. There's some wetlands. Kayakers and canoeists like to go there. Really not in winter, I'm not sure why. This is one of the major streets running east-west through Toronto. You can see the streetcar tracks in the middle, and in the distance you can see condominium buildings. Nothing is cheap in Toronto, not even the condominiums. There in the background you can see those very tall condominium buildings. Now apparently what is very special about them is that in them the elevators don't go from the bottom up, they go from up to the bottom. So they have it reversed, and apparently that's a special luxury feature that costs extra. And now change of pace, joining the expressway. And there is a slowpoke in a BMW. How can anybody buy BMW and drive it slowly? That should be automatic disqualification. And actually, every Beamer should have a GPS tag in it, and if it goes below certain speed limit, it should be automatically disabled. But fortunately, he got out of the way. So my 30 horsepower engine can vroom ahead. I had some extra beans and things to see if farting can help speed up the bike, but it still has to be verified scientifically. And that was enough for the cold blast on the highway. Now looping back towards my area. those three tall buildings you can see there are brand new, just freshly built. Again, condominiums. And apparently they forgot to put in the elevators, so the residents were provided with suction cups, and they have to scale the outside of the building with the suction cups. Now turning towards Old Mill and Humber River. Old Mill is one of the historical sites in Toronto. It's a large restaurant with some conference rooms, and it has a hotel and spa next to it. It was built in kind of a Swiss German style. Yeah, here it is, the Old Mill on the right hand side. It is really very pretty inside and outside, and right next to it is the hotel and spa, which is this building, this taller building right now. And next to it is a park and the Humber River, and apparently the spa consists of throwing guests in the river and then massaging their skin with sandpaper and wire brushes, and that really makes them feel extremely alive. And along Humber River goes a long bicycle and footpath. It's really very nice there. It's kind of in a ravine. And again, we are in an expensive area with some really nice properties, nice houses. And now approaching a runabout. It shows that one should go around, but it doesn't say how many times one should go around. So I hope that if I go twice around, I won't get a ticket from the cops for not doing enough of circles. But anyway, let's not get dizzy. And here is turning into a nice and average area, residential area, where the costs of houses are probably between 1.3 for the slightly dilapidated ones, and over 2 million for the fancier ones. So housing is not cheap anywhere in Toronto. And this is about it for the ride. It was a 30-kilometer ride, almost 20 miles. And this is pretty much the end. Thanks for watching and safe riding.